Hold on.
What's up, Sadness? The one and only Jeff Axel. Dropping that people elbow and the hating hoes, feeling good, feeling great. Got the hoop panel with me. Got my man's Darius with me. Got Tajon Archive. Got Jay Boogie. Got my man Billy go pulling up. So,
wow, Unc is here. Okay, Unc. Yes, sir.
What's the word? Y'all niggas keep calling me Unc like
y'all the same age.
No,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He is the oldest nigga I know. No, I don't care about none of that. He's an Unc. That's Unc right there.
No,
he's some of the oldest.
He sent me Nas, bro.
He got
hey, no, look. That Nas album is underrated.
See, look what he's saying. Oh, you're right, Unc. We believe you.
I damn near was gonna send Ja Rule album. He dropped one.
Oh God!
Look. See,
Ja Rule is crazy.
Oh,
nah, you can keep Ja Rule, brother. Like this ain't 2002. I was actually around with Ja Rule.
Hey, I got some old school Ja Rule in the playlist. You gotta have it. You gotta have the classics in there.
If it ain't Thug Lovin' with Bobby Brown hopping out the helicopter, I don't want it.
I definitely got that shit in the playlist too.
That's a classic.
Y'all get bored dealing with sin.
Hey, it was a lot of cocaine that day.
Yo, they was going dumb back then.
They got
Bobby Brown's jaw was on his fucking shoulders. That shit was crazy.
Oh yeah, he was lit that day.
But speaking of lit, we're gonna go right to it, man. Western Conference playoff race, then fire. OKC's putting up a hell of a year, bro. They got 60 wins, beating people by an average of like 13 points a game, beating teams on the road by 11 points per game, man. SGA, we've had this discussion. I think he's an MVP. I was disagreed with last time we had a discussion, but with Jokic missing the 6 games, and then OKC still winning throughout, I think it might have separated in the voters' mind. I get Jokic's argument. We're not going to rehash that, but it's just SGA's year, in my opinion. The defense they play is ridiculous. Lou Dort, he do be getting away with some hacking ass shit, but they do defend well.
He's dirty, yo. I don't know. He be playing dirty. Like he be trying to hurt people sometimes. It'd be like, yo, what are you doing? Like they be talking about Draymond and then like what's the name? Grayson Allen or whatever his name is. But like he be doing that too.
You can't drop Grayson's name like he'll really be trying to kill niggas on the court. He horse collar you, all type of shit. Don't jump in there around him.
Lou Dort literally be taking people out for an extended period of time though. Like
Dort's my boy, man.
He be making them get less money because they be hurt. He be hurting people's trade stock. Like, you know what I mean? Like I think it's a little different.
Name two injuries.
Brandon Ingram. He definitely hurt Brandon Ingram.
I literally watched a compilation like 3 days ago of all Lou Dort's like Paul George, that hyperextended knee. He jumped into his knee. Like that wasn't no type of defense.
This all hearsay for real. Lou Dort is a top defender in the league, bro. He won the reason why OKC.
That don't mean he's not dirty. Like, they ain't take away the fact that he dirty. Like he be playing dirty. I mean, I respect it. No, I don't respect it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't. But like, its own. Like
J-Dub be locking up too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all of them do.
Yeah.
Like, that whole thing was scrappy, man.
Yeah. Case and Wallace.
Even
the other Jalen Williams, he been playing well off the bench. He been getting a lot of assists.
I didn't know he could shoot like that. I was surprised.
So, question for the panel. Do y'all feel like is this year finals a bust, or do you think like they're a year away? I personally think with this type of regular season, you got to make the finals.
I feel like they got the Thunder's kind of different because their future is just like you don't know when they're gonna collapse. Like they have so many like young players, they got what's the name? Nikola Topic. He hasn't played a game yet. He was supposed to go number 1. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, he hasn't played yet, and he's just rotting away. Like, he came back from it. He's hurt. Like, he got hurt, whatever. But like, They got players that they can really like plug in that could be immediate impact players, especially sitting behind, getting the NBA training and everything, getting the Ben Simmons treatment. Like, bro, I don't see them falling off no time soon. So it's like they got next year, and then if they don't do it next year, they got the year after that. Like, I feel like they're going to do it eventually. It's just a matter of when it's going to happen. Like, they have too many pieces, too many players, too many. Like, Shea could get hurt right now. They have people that could step up and fill the like. They would still be like I said, they would still be the number 1 seed without Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Like, I firmly believe that.
I strongly disagree, but we had a discussion last week.
They have so many people on their team, like bro, Usman Deng. He's in the G League. He's stupid. He's a 6'9" point guard. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's certain like they have so many options. Like,
who's giving the same production as SGA?
No, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying they have enough people to equate to that production. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that one person is going to come in and pick up exactly where Shea left off, but they got Jalen Williams, they got Chet, and they got a bunch of young pieces that somebody like really think about it. Think about before Shea, I mean before Chet and all them. They always had somebody to plug in. Remember, nobody on their team played over 20 minutes. Whenever they would just keep changing people, and it worked. Like they have people that can play. Like,
we're talking about winning the championship though and getting to the finals.
No, I think they'd be a number 1 seed. I don't think they would make it out nowhere. I mean, they probably win maybe first, make it to the second round without Shea. But like,
I can't see that. I can't see that.
If they're the number 1 seed, they're making it out.
Who would be the number 1 option? Who would be the number 1 option?
You got
J-Dub or Chet. Like, that's what I'm saying. You got people that could be the number 1 option. Like, it's not.
Are they going to consistently give me 30 to 40 points?
They don't need to when you can split it between all of those people. Like, they have multiple people on their team that they can look at. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, do you not realize that every day that they play, someone random on their team goes dumb? You know,
but you still need SGA to take you over the hump, bro. That's what I was trying to tell you last week.
Yeah, I'm not saying it, but I'm saying, like, bro, put SGA on the Nuggets. They're not that team. They are not the 3rd seed. You put SGA on the Nuggets, they're not the 3rd seed. You put Jokic on the Thunder, they are shoo-ins to the finals. That's what I'm trying to say. That's my point right there. You flip them from team to team. One team's gonna be way better than the other. One team might miss the playoffs. Like, that's what I'm saying.
So, Tay, how you feel about the Thunder? Then we'll go to Jay Boogie. We'll go to the next team after that.
I wouldn't say it's championship or bust this season. They are having an exceptional regular season, but I wouldn't say championship or bust this season because they do have a future. You know, you shouldn't really rush it. You should really wait until it actually happens. Kind of like the Celtics, you know. It might take the Thunder a couple of tries because no team really just, you know, gets there and does it early, you know. So it usually takes teams a couple of years to figure it out. So no, I wouldn't say a championship or bust this year. Maybe next year though, but not this year. Yeah, I mean, Thunder gonna be tough.
1 seeds, coach of the year, a potential MVP. Like they don't have the expectations like that.
No, nah. It's,
I don't know, man.
What's the rush? What's the rush about that? You know what I mean?
It's not a rush, but if they don't win a championship, it's a little bit of a disappointment. I'll say that.
Did you feel like that for Boston? Or were you just like, yo, these guys are 22, we have a future, and y'all eventually won? You know what I mean?
I didn't feel like that, but the media pressure that was on us, every single year, we was called chokers and all that shit. Like, we got shitted on, bro.
Especially if Shea gets the MVP, they got at least a year or 2 before the media is completely flipped on them. You have to win after that. You have to. Or they're going to start questioning, can you do it? Can they get over the hump? Is he just a regular season player? Is he just a foul baiter?
Who cares? Like, just prove them wrong. Like, ain't that what the Celtics did? They proved him wrong.
But we got shitted on, bro. Like, Tatum still don't get his just due.
We know why. That has nothing to do with them not like, bro, what? No, they won the finals. He's an NBA champion. We know all 5 people in here know exactly why Tatum doesn't get his just due. It's because of the way he acts. You have to be likable for people to like you.
Yeah, like he's nice. Like he's nice. He's the most
He's
all-around
looking-
player.
he's
Yeah,
in
like
the
on
he's
league.
the
a top
picture
5
right
player
now.
in the
He's
NBA.
losing.
But like, bro, he could like if Tatum was likable, he'd be number 1. Like niggas, they would put him in conversations for the number 1 player in the league. But because of who he is, he doesn't get that. That's why
So-
every time you tell us something about Tatum, we'd be like, here we go. Like, bro, he's not a likable person. Like, he's not a likable player. He does stuff. You know how he acts, bro. Like, it's the way he acts. You know the stuff he does, and you're just like, come on, cornball. Like, I can't be like,
him and Halliburton act the same. You ask me.
nah, Tyrese better. You never mind. I don't know what that guy. I don't know what he's
Man,
like.
Tyrese is one of the biggest front runners. I ain't gonna disrespect Tyrese. He's been playing well this year.
Tyrese
Was
gets
it double-doubles?
disrespected
The corny
because of his
shit.
style.
Let's go
No,
with the corny
Tyrese gets
shit.
disrespected because of his style of play. Tyrese gets talked about disrespected because of his style of play, and when he has those streaks where he's like he's not an NBA player anymore. That's why he gets talked about. Tatum just gets disrespected because of the way he acts. Like literally
I know he lying.
on the court, the way he acts, his celebrations, his pregame ritual, his everything, like his interviews. Like, come on.
So we want to stick with the West Coast. I got a rebuttal, but I'm gonna save it because we only on the West Coast. I gotta get Jay Boogie's thoughts. How you feel about the Thunder? Then we'll move on to the 2 seed.
For OKC, I feel like I'll say this: if they make to the finals and don't win, I don't think it's a bust because it all depends who they facing against in the conference finals. So I'm like, if they play against the Nuggets, I know they had their numbers in the regular season, but that's a regular season. In the playoffs, it's a whole different game of basketball. So I feel like if they don't make the finals, in a way, yeah, it's a bust because if Shea get MVP, your number 1 seed, yeah. But if you make to the finals and don't win a championship, I don't think it's a bust because at the end of the day, the Western Conference is not an easy feat, regardless of what teams you face in the playoffs. Because at the end of the day, I still say to this day, anybody can win in the West because playoff basketball is different from regular season. And at the end of the day, like we're saying, and also the experience, the further they go, can they keep that same discipline and maturity, all that other stuff? They're still a very young team at the end of the day. So it's gonna be all those little factors that people don't mention. You're gonna definitely see in the playoffs. But I don't think it's a big championship or bust type playoff run. It's just if they don't make to the finals, then yeah, I can see where people give them criticism. But if they make it to the finals, I mean, hey, you're still a very young team. Your second year being in the playoffs. So it's like, it's up for grabs at this point. But they gotta make a deep playoff run regardless of because back-to-back number 1 seed. Yeah, you got to at least make it to the conference finals before we see what we're going to do about them.
I definitely agree.
All right, so we'll go to the 2 seed. We'll breeze through these quickly because we got a 2-part show. So we'll breeze through this pretty quickly. The Rockets. They won 9 out of the last 10. Jalen Green's been playing pretty well recently.
They lost one. They lost to the Nuggets, I think.
It wasn't 9 out of the last 10. I got that one wrong.
No, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 9 out of the last 10. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. So Jaden Green's been playing pretty well. Amen Thompson back in the lineup. Shane Goon's been playing decent. It got good balance. I still don't believe them in the playoffs, but shout out to Ime Udoka.
You should like it.
Shout out to Ime Udoka. They're playing pretty, coaching well. The team's balanced. They defend hard. Half-court offense, not really sure about that, but they've been getting wins for sure. Billy, how do you feel about the Rockets?
The Rockets, they're a great young scrappy team. I really agree with you as far as not really seeing their potential in the playoffs. They don't have a bucket getter per se, a certified bucket getter. You're gonna say Jalen Green, all this, he's not proven to me, man. He ain't. You got to do it in the playoffs. Just like we talk about SGA, I call him Mr. Band for Band. I say he can get 40, 50 with anybody else, so he got to do it in the playoffs. I got to see this shit in the playoffs. In all honesty, I have to see it in the playoffs. In the regular season, he's a streaky shooter. In the playoffs, I need you to go give me 30 to 40 tonight. I need you to do it. Ain't no ifs, ands, or maybes. I don't see anybody on the Rockets who can guarantee give me 30 to 40 points when I need it. Damn near, I don't know anybody who can give me that last second shot if I need it.
Tay, how you feel about the Rockets?
They had a great season, but they don't really have any expectation. You know, like no one really expected them to be this high in the seedings. You know, they didn't even make the playoffs last year or even the play-in. So it's already impressive alone. And you don't need to rush as an organization. You don't need to, you know, pressure to play. Oh, we need to make the finals. Like I was just saying, you just need to get a feel for the playoffs. You know, just going forward, everyone getting better. But there's no expectation in the playoffs. Like you know, who knows? They could catch a team in the first round. Who knows? You know, like I said, I've been stressing that they should. They look good right now, the 2 seed, so they'll have home court advantage. You know, I said that's very important for young playoff teams. So yeah, I mean, the Rockets are good, but not playoff ready, not yet.
So if the playoffs start today, they will play Minnesota or Golden State or the Clippers. Do you like them in the series against any of those teams?
They can beat the Clippers. They can beat the Clippers.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
They can beat the Clippers.
Nah, I'm not going. I'm going with the Clippers.
Like Minnesota, no. Golden State, no. Clippers, they can beat the Clippers. Yeah. Like
I don't think so.
James Harden's a playoff dropper. Like, is Norman Powell going to do this in the playoffs? Probably
if Kawhi's playing how he's playing right now, if he stays healthy for the full run, they ain't got no answers for that, man.
He activated.
I don't know. That's the Rockets' identity. I don't think they're just going to let Kawhi just, you know. I like the matchup. I really do. I like the matchup, and then I like the fact they got James Harden. We already know how James Harden gets. We know this.
You don't think James Harden gonna be motivated going back to Houston?
No, he's gonna suck. No. I'm not. Y'all keep hyping up that bum James Harden, bro. He's 35. I don't care.
Whoa.
Didn't he just get him 40?
I don't care. Good job. Nice. Awesome.
Man, I'm taking the Clippers in that series.
I'm not. I'm definitely not.
The Clippers haven't beat the Rockets all season. They're 2-0. They play on the 9th. They probably going to lose again. They're probably going to get swept this year. Stop.
Oh my God. LeBron didn't beat the Hawks all season. As soon as they got to the playoffs, he killed them. So let's not talk about the regular season too much.
Trae Young's on the Hawks.
Nah, he's talking about the Hawks from back in the day.
Why are you telling me about 1947? Why are you telling me about the 1947 Hawks and LeBron James?
He's saying
knock it off.
So Jay Boogie, how you feel about the Rockets? Then move on to the 3rd seed.
I ain't go yet. No. After Jay Boogie.
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, that was my fault, yo. That was my fault. Jay, how you feel about the Rockets?
That's wild. They definitely be making good strides this season. One of the best defensive and rebounding teams in the league, no doubt. In this playoffs, the only thing I expect for the Rockets from that young core, how can you work as a team? That's the only thing I'm looking for, because they had little issues throughout the season about playing time, whatever the case may be. At the end of the day, you know, the biggest thing everybody keeps talking about is, are they a good fourth quarter team? So when you look at these type things, like I've been saying, when the playoffs, it's a different atmosphere. The scheme is going to be different. So for them, it's like, how do they respond as a team? The discipline, the maturity, all that stuff is such a key factor for young teams, especially with them being the first round in the playoffs. So if they put up a great fight, whoever they face in the first round, I mean, if they just work as a team, I think it's a win for them. So, like I said, it's just, you know, kind of like what Chain's saying, you know, real major expectation, because it's their first time being in the playoffs. So, it just, like I said, can they just work as a team at the end of the day? So,
All right. Out. So, how do you feel about the Rockets?
Ooh, don't get me started, Billy. I don't know what you talking about. We don't got no score. Talking about Jalen Green being inconsistent. He been hooping all year. He hasn't been inconsistent this year. He stepped up. He leveled up. I'm not hearing that. Talking about he can't score. Don't have somebody can go out there and get 30. Who's stopping Jalen Green? No one has. You've been seeing it all season. That's not a thing. Talking about they don't have a half court offense. The half court offense shit is dead. They have the number 1 net rating in the NBA right now. The second or third best offense in the league right now, and then the 4th best defense. I'm not going for none of that. I don't want to hear any of that. All of that, they not beating the Timberwolves, barbecue chicken, the Clippers, collard greens, and the Warriors, they're baked mac and cheese. They're all we're not doing that. Against the Rockets, they're not doing that. All that shit's clamped. The Warriors, they're hot, cool, whatever. No, Jimmy Butler doesn't scare anybody. I'm done with that. that narrative. Who else? The Timberwolves, Ant and company. Good luck. And then the Clippers, we don't care about a 45-year-old James Harden. And then Kawhi Leonard, non-factor, 25-5. Good job. Norman Powell, that shit's dead. I don't understand it. Like, you talking about nobody can go out there and give you 30. You got Jalen Green and you have the all-star Alperen Sengun. Who's guarding him? Let me know who's guarding him. Who's guarding him?
Zubac is guarding him. Are you kidding me? And y'all shit on me for that Zubac. He averaged 16 and 13.
Didn't I already tell you that the Clippers haven't beaten the Rockets this year? Sengun has been giving him the blues.
Who was playing, bro.
Okay, but Sengun gives him the blues every time they play. He can't guard him. Sengun's too fast for him. Zubac, he doesn't scare anybody, bro. Nobody's going in the game. Damn, we got Zubac next. Like, nobody cares. And then we got defender James Harden. He just dropped 40. He's not dropping 40 on the Rockets. He's not. You know who's going to be guarding him? Do I have to say his name? He's not dropping 40 on him. He's not dropping 40 on Tari Eason, and he's not dropping 40 on Dylan Brooks. I'll die on that hill. The only thing in the playoffs that I'm like fearful about is Fred VanVleet, because he turn up or he poops down his leg. Like, he had 39 that one day, 9 threes. The next game shot 2 for 11 and had 8 points. Like, you know what I mean? Like that, that's the one person that scares me is Fred VanVleet. You know, I didn't want him on the team in the first place. He don't fit the timeline. He don't fit the team right now. Cool. He can space the floor when he hits his shots. When he doesn't, he's just a body out there. But like all of that, I don't want to hear none of that. The Rockets are at least making it to the second round. And they're a young team. And you keep talking about we're not sure about Jalen Green in the playoffs. I mean, you got to give him a chance to play in the playoffs. When has Jalen Green been in the playoffs? Like, since he got in the league, when he's been in the playoffs. Y'all can't do that if he hasn't been there. You got to give him a chance to do it. We seen Shea in the playoffs. We seen Harden in the playoffs. We seen Donovan Mitchell in the playoffs. We seen all these people in the playoffs. We haven't seen Jalen Green in the playoffs. We haven't seen the Rockets in the playoffs. So I feel like y'all are being unfair towards them because y'all haven't seen it. And then on top of that, they got an NBA champion on the team with Fred VanVleet. He know what it's like. He know how to calm them down. He been in the playoffs. He been there.
I just feel like you gotta go through steps. That's all we're saying. Like, nobody really comes from no playoffs.
You're talking about the Clippers giving them the blues. The Clippers haven't beaten them. The Clippers haven't. The games they played haven't even been within 10. I don't get that. That we're just throwing that out there.
Kawhi playing like that matters, bro.
If they play the Clippers, cooked. If they play the Timberwolves, no one's scared of the Timberwolves anymore. Right now, nobody's scared of the Timberwolves. No one cares about Julius Randle in the playoffs. And that's just a fact.
That's about
Y'all care about Julius Randle in the playoffs? I don't. That's their second best scorer. They're cooked. I don't want to believe that. I don't believe in that at all. Nobody cares about Dante DiVincenzo. Nobody cares. Like, it's Anthony Edwards and company. I'm not. Rudy Gobert is going to be on the court. They're going to lose. And then who else? The Warriors. Nobody's cares about the Warriors. They don't have a center. They're not going to out rebound. The reason they're going to lose to the Rockets because they're going to get out rebounded by a lot. That's why they're going to lose to the Rockets. And then they got.
I'm not doubting playoff Steph, brother. Like, I don't see him do a lot of carrying.
Or playoff Jimmy, man. Why is we doubting playoff Jimmy?
Do y'all not remember what is the Rockets' identity? Like, y'all keep acting. They play defense. That's all. That's how they made it here, by playing defense.
We're talking about proven players who defeat defenses for a living.
Okay, but they're not playing. You can't. But on the Rockets, you got 3 people on the perimeter that can switch off. They can come set the screen. Who are you gonna single out? Let me know who they singling out.
Steph and his off-ball movement in the playoffs is different, bro.
Okay, and the Rockets have people that are going to chase him. And then on top of
Sound
that,
good.
and then the Rockets don't.
You can't catch Curry.
Say you have Amen Thompson in that shooting guard, right? At point guard, shooting guard, whatever. You got niggas setting off balls. Amen Thompson can switch and guard the center. Whoever's right there can step out. They have switchable players. So that off-ball thing is pretty dead. I mean, it's Curry. Curry's going to get his. Curry's going to get his, but he's not winning. He's not winning the game for them. He needs
I've seen him carry the series against Sacramento a couple years ago.
You're talking about Sacramento.
He did a carry job against us in the finals a couple years ago.
Who was guarding Steph Curry on Sacramento?
De'Aaron Fox.
I rest my case. Don't say that no more. That does not make no sense.
You better hope they get out the first round, brother. That's all I'm saying. Y'all don't get out the first round. We gonna spin this back for sure.
We can spin it back, and then if we do, you know exactly what I'm gonna say. Doesn't matter. They went 41-41 last year. It doesn't matter. They don't have expectations, but I know they can win. They can beat those teams that you're calling out. They're not. We're
gonna go to the third seed, though.
Haven't beat them all season. Don't just automatically. Oh, it's the playoffs. It's James Harden in the playoffs. You're acting like he's some fucking. He turned into somebody different in the playoffs. He do, but it ain't a good
team with no expectations. It's crazy.
They don't. They missed the playoffs, missed the play-in, missed everything last year. They were the 11th seed last year. They're the 2nd seed this year. What else can you expect from them? What else? What more do you want? You want them to win the finals? If they do, first time ever. But if they don't, if they get bounced in the first round, who cares? They literally missed the playoffs.
It's the Cinderella season if they can't make it out the first.
What?
If you do all this just to lose in the first round, that's just a Cinderella season, bro.
It's their first year playing together, man. This team just started being good. What do you mean? How is that a Cinderella season? I ain't going for none of that. Rockets, man, y'all. That's cool because when it happened, I'm talking my shit. I'm telling y'all now. Y'all gonna get tired of me. I'm talking my shit.
A 2 seed that can't make it out the first round is laughable.
I'm gonna watch what you did last year. If they play the Clippers, I'm gonna watch all 5 of them games because they're only gonna make it to 5. I'm gonna watch all 5 of the games with my Men Thompson jersey on. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna watch it with my Men Thompson jersey on. Stop disrespecting the Rockets.
So we're gonna go to the 3rd seed, the Nuggets. Jokic came back last night, 39, 10, and 10. I don't see how you can root for the 2 and the 3 seed. That's fucking preposterous to me, Darius. But
plays for the Rockets. That's why I can root for both of them. Amen Thompson plays for the Rockets, and I've already been a Nuggets fan, but Amen Thompson plays for the Rockets. It's my favorite player.
That shit is preposterous. But anyway,
if they play
Jamal Murray's been playing better in 2025. MPJ, he's been playing a little bit better. Billy, do you believe in the Nuggets? How do you feel they can do this year?
I don't think they're a championship team right now. They're definitely just a playoff team. They're one of the teams that you have to beat to know whether or not you can get over the hump and make it to the finals, and you have a chance at winning the finals. There's a lot of veterans on there, a lot of scrappy players. Just a lot of people that's going to get a bucket. It's going to be a mental battle no matter who they play. But I just don't see them winning at all. Jokic he's the best player in the world right now. You can see from his numbers every game. I love SGA, but I don't see him doing what Jokic do. He can't even fucking run a jump and he getting everybody 100 points. It's crazy. He probably dropped 1,000 points in the 20s. Don't let me talking about the 80s. Them niggas couldn't guard a traffic cone. And he's slower than that. He going stupid. Don't do that. Anyway, like I said.
What did he say? I didn't even hear him.
You're right. As he started talking about the 80s like he was there. He talking about times like he was there. He wasn't even thought of yet.
Look, I didn't watch the highlights so crazy. I damn near was there. I'm telling you, I was right there. 4 games from the warm-ups to the last whistles. I done watched it. They got replay.
I'd have fell asleep.
That's how you got to study, man. You got to study the players and shit. That's how the best defenders did it.
I know they can't bang with him now.
Knock it off. Anyway, man, back to my point. the Nuggets, bro, they're not a championship team. They are a great team to face in the playoffs. They're gonna give you that mental battle. They're a great badge of honor. But they're just not those guys anymore. They lost their identity a few years ago.
So my only thing, the Nuggets better hope they don't play the Wolves in the first round. Like, I don't know if the standings gonna go like that. No, they match up horribly with the Wolves, bro. The Wolves have beaten by double digits multiple times this year.
On the team. Julius Randle was on.
That is a terrible matchup for them, bro. They beat him without Julius too. Like, that's a horrible fucking matchup for them. They better hope they don't match up with the Wolves. The Wolves are beating by double digits every game. Horrible matchup. They got their number. Like, sometimes it's just about matchups, dog. Like, that's the one team down low. I don't think they want to play. Yeah. But Tay, how you feel about the Nuggets? And then we'll go with Jay Boogie and then Darius, and then we'll go to the next team.
The Nuggets are solid. I wouldn't be surprised if the Nuggets got to the finals. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. It would feel a little weird, but I wouldn't be surprised. They're definitely matchup dependent for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like kind of like what you were saying, but then again, it's like impossible to stop Jokic as well. So the Nuggets always really got a chance, especially with Jokic on the team. So they're like, I know they're the 3 seed, but they are definitely a sneaky team that could make the finals. Like, I could definitely see that. You know, they play their cards right. I could see them beating the Thunder. I can see that. Yeah. So they're definitely a sneaky team to get to the finals. I don't know if I had them in the finals, but yeah, they're probably the second or third best team in the West. Like, when it comes to, like, you know, how good I think they'll be in the playoffs and stuff. But yeah,
Murray gonna have to step up in the playoffs. That's really what it boils down to. Jamal Murray.
All right. I mean, he's proven in the playoffs. We know he's gonna step up in the playoffs.
Sometimes sometimes he has his up and downs. I'm not like, I'll give you that, but I could name some players and it'll start to come back.
He'd be nice early in the playoffs. He'd be falling off later in the playoffs, but like the first 2 rounds, he usually be hooping. But that's, you know, we can't rely on. I've learned to not rely on Jamal Murray. So, like, you know.
So, Jay Boogie, how you feel about the Nuggets? And we'll move on to the 4 seed Lakers, and then talk about Memphis for a little bit.
For the Nuggets, I still got a little faith in them making a deep playoff run to the finals. Yeah, I feel like their only threat, in my opinion, is OKC or part of the Timberwolves, just because the Timberwolves pretty much know the Nuggets right off the bat. But I feel like with how Jokic is dominant, skillful, I mean, this is basically your point guard that's playing center. And how players play off of him, I mean, I just don't see Mike Malone crumbling in the first or second round. And with Jokic, the talent and the skill that he has, the only question is, when you brought up Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon, MPJ, can they just help him out? Just don't make him just be like the single man out, because, you got my guy Westbrook on the team, but like, I can't rely on a 36-year-old when you got other guys that's already been on the team for years. So this is a seasoned vet team that's been making deep playoff runs. So I expect them to know the adjustments and stuff like that. So I don't, like I said, it's a 50-50, but it's all about the matchups. But I still got faith in them to make at least to the finals if they beat OKC in the Western Conference Finals. But it's a 50-50 split with me for sure.
Darius, so how you feel about the Nuggets, and then we'll move on to the next squad?
I feel like the Nuggets, they'll be fine. I feel like second rounds, they're like, it's like the do or die. Like, if they lose in the second round, then they gotta blow it up. Like we gotta blow it up if we lose in the second round. That's how I feel about it. Like, I feel like we can beat any team. We're experienced. Like, I just don't get how y'all be how y'all are low on the Rockets, but also low on the Nuggets because y'all say y'all low on the Rockets because of experience, but the Nuggets have the experience and y'all are low on them too. So
the Nuggets, they've been inconsistent and their depth is questionable. That's why I'm kind of low on them because like sometimes you never know which team you get. Sometimes they look like one of the best teams in the league, and other times they just look bad.
I know, but they only need 8 people though. Like, you know what I mean? There's only 8 people that are going to play in the playoffs.
I like Christian Brown.
Christian Brown,
like, yeah, but just something missing with them. Sometimes they look really good. They look like a contender. Other times they look like ass. Like they just haven't been consistent
in the playoffs. When have y'all like when have you seen them not play like a contender? That's what I'm saying. Like when have they shown?
I mean, they blew a series lead against Minnesota. Like they didn't look good. They blew like a 10-point lead.
Like you said, that they were. It was a poor matchup. They literally got outmatched. Like their team and their team is just It's a poor matchup this year. I don't believe that. Like yeah, they lost, but they were missing people. It was like it was really bad games. Like I feel like people had bad games. Like the teams had bad games, but I don't see that being like an issue. And then you talking about yeah, but the Timberwolves in the playoffs. I don't believe in that. I believe in Ant. That's it. That's the only person on the Timberwolves I believe in the playoffs. Ant and Mike Conley hitting his shots. Those are the only 2 people I believe in. Anthony Edwards scoring and Mike Conley hitting the corner.
McDaniels does okay in the playoffs too.
Jaden plays defense. Jaden McDaniels, he's like he's not going to be the driving force for that team is what I'm going to say. He's going to play his defense for sure. He'll probably score like maybe 20 points. Maybe 20 points. Maybe he'll have some 15 points. Like, like 20 to 20, 20 and below. That's what he'll score. Between 20 and 15. So, like, that'd be cool. But it's like, are y'all going to, you talking about the Nuggets just relying on Jokic. That's not a thing. That's never been a thing. When they're in the playoffs, everybody holds their part. Everybody takes their shots. Everybody scores their points. Like, we can't act like, and then we'd be leaving Aaron Gordon out. Like, he doesn't step up in the playoffs. Like, it's just, I don't know. I feel very like I don't think they'll lose in the first round. I don't really see a problem. They are still contenders, and I feel like it depends on who they play. That's what it literally lines up to who they play. Because if they play the Thunder, if really anybody plays the Thunder, I'm like I can't just automatically give that team the win. Like if I feel like a team's gonna beat the Thunder, it's gonna be in 6 or 7. It's never going to be in 5. It's never going to be in 4. Like, so, but I believe the Nuggets. Like, I believe in the Nuggets. Well, I mean, I'm a Nuggets fan, so I mean, I guess it could be biased, but I'm just going off facts and what I've seen with my own eyes. Like, know how to play in the playoffs.
I just hope that Westbrook plays well.
I doubt it.
We gonna see.
That's what he does. I mean, he's been doing that all season. Like, you can't act like Russell Westbrook hasn't looked like a different person this season. Like when he was on the Clippers. To now, it's like night and day. Like he's a different person. Like he fits in, and Jokic like brings the best out of him. Jokic brings the best out of everybody that plays around him. That's why he's the best player in the NBA. But
and vice versa too. Like the pocket passes that Westbrook be hitting Jokic with,
exactly. They don't really experience that. I mean, but that's why Jokic said he wanted them. Jokic called and told the front office, "Yo, get me Russell Westbrook," and that's what they did. So I mean. I believe that they'll make a pretty good run in the playoffs. Like I believe in the Nuggets.
So really briefly, because I don't like glazing the Lakers on this show. I feel like every other podcast or show does it. So they're the 4 seed at the moment. Luka, Austin Reeves has been fucking cooking. I'll give credit where it's due there. Like he's a lot better than I thought he was. Like he's been consistently good for the past like 2 to 3 years. So I'm concerned about that front court though. Bron gonna be Bron. Luka's gonna be Luka in the playoffs. Reeves is gonna step up. They have 3 players that are legitimately like good in the playoffs, but the rest of them dudes, I'm not really sure. I'm not sure about Finney Smith. Rui at times is okay, but
Gabe Vincent
and the rest are nobodies. Like
yeah. Jackson Hayes, I'm not believing in anything he's doing. Like a starting center of Jackson Hayes, and that's not a championship team.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't agree with that. That Jackson.
He looked better, but like they're not.
Better is an understatement. Luka makes Biggs look amazing. Like Luka Doncic makes Biggs look amazing. Like since Luka has been there, Jackson Hayes has looked like their defense has been a lot better. because of the way Jackson Hayes has been playing. So I know like how you feel about it, but like Jackson Hayes, this ain't a fluke. Like it's because of Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic opens up so much for his bigs. Like he turns them up, like genuinely turns them up. So well, championship, I don't care. That Lakers in 5 thing, that gotta stop. They're gonna get smacked in 5. But I don't. But I believe I'm never gonna count LeBron out. Like I'm never counting LeBron. I don't think LeBron's gonna lose in the first round. And if he does, he'll probably retire. But like, so I say second round. I say second round is when the Lakers will really be tested. It will see if the Lakers are really got something going, or if they just fizzled out. Yeah.
So Billy, I'm gonna get your opinion. How you feel about the Lakers?
I don't think anybody's expecting them to get to the finals. It is LeBron and Luka. They do have the talent to get them over the hump and take you to the finals and surprise everybody. Them two alone. Austin Reeves, he might give you 24, 26 a game. I think he'll step up big. But Luka and LeBron, they're gonna make anybody seem like an all-star on the court when it counts. But I don't have no big thoughts about the Lakers. I don't think they're going to surprise me and win the championship or make it to the finals. Shit, I'm surprised they're so high up in the standings right now. That's why I get them a trophy at. But I don't really got no big thoughts on them. Cheers to them. They're going to lose and shit.
Oh, yeah. Like, that's energy. Like, I just want to breeze through them motherfuckers. I don't like giving the Lakers credit. Tay.
I ain't want to talk about them either. That's why I was like, let me just get what I got.
We're going to keep it short. We're going to keep it short. Then we only going to talk about the top 8 teams. Them team 9 and 10, they ain't got no chance, bro. Like Phoenix and the winner of Dallas and Sacramento.
You don't believe in DeMar?
I don't know. I'm not counting KD out. I'm not counting KD out. I'm not gonna lie. I get what you're saying. I'm not high on the Suns at all, but I feel like KD could pull something out. Like he could pull something off. Like depends on
them boys is cooked.
It depends on
Debo and Zach
LaVine,
like man.
They could pull out a win depending on who they play. Like they might be in that first round. They're not gonna win that first round. They might be in that first round.
I mean, as long as Bradley Beal's out the lineup, as soon as Beal come back, it's gonna fuck up the chemistry again. They went on a winning streak without Beal.
He's hot chips. He's not like he robbed them.
No trade clause.
And as far as LaVine and Debo that you said, Billy, like LaVine said the vibes in the locker room is bad, bro. He just got there and said the vibes is bad. And niggas did Chicago 2.0. They kind of cheats right now. And
Malik Monk been bad for a minute.
Yeah, it's just not happening, yo. We don't really had to really discuss him too much. Like Doug Christie got a fucking shitty hand. I'll give him that. Like to have him around 500 is cool, but Sabonis, he's starting to question where the team going. Like, hey, they're gonna make some trades this offseason.
They need to free Sabonis.
Yeah, I think they should. They're gonna have to put him on the market. I think he's right. You said what?
Did we talk about the Grizzlies already?
No, we getting ready to. I was just saying, like,
I was looking at the standings and I'm like, yo, did we talk about the Grizzlies?
Nah, that's who's next. That's who's next. Like, I was going to get Jay Boogie and
I got something to say. I got something to say.
Lakers. Like, Grizzlies next. Any final thoughts about the Lakers, Jay Boogie, Jay? Or y'all cool?
I'm just ready to talk about my team.
Yeah, we go to the Grizzlies.
All right.
My team.
So, they were on a bit of a losing streak. They had a team meeting. Defense has been a little bit leaky. Jaren Jackson hasn't been playing as well as he was earlier in the year. Desmond Bane pushing Santi Aldama. They up by 30 points. I don't know what the fuck that was about. Coach Jenkins really seems like he's lost the team. Like he seems like a good developmental coach, but if they don't get past the first round, I definitely see him getting fired. So we're just gonna go straight to the Memphis man himself. Jay Boogie, how you feeling about the Grizzlies right now?
Oh, well, I'm going through it. Man. It's weird because as you look in the standings, it's like this is probably one of our worst seasons as a team, regardless of we top 2, 3 teams in the West. Just the inconsistency of the availability of John Morant, the injuries, changing up the offense. It's like what I mean by saying disappointing is like we just haven't looked like ourselves. So it's like when Jaren was going good, everybody was saying like, what about John Morant? John Morant came back. It's like all these narratives, and it's like it's got to the team, and I can see it. And the coach is not. It's like you said, he lost the locker room, and just to say that's Santi Aldama and Desmond Bain, that's been going on since I was there. That ain't nothing new to me. So, I mean, like they're not beefing, but like they always had like a tough, like you know what I'm saying. So it ain't nothing new. It just I knew that was gonna blow up because, I mean, Desmond Bain. I know he got short arms, but he's strong. So
he pushed the shit out of Odama.
Yeah, like
you make that man sit
strong.
down. I was like, damn.
I keep telling people you don't realize how strong he is unless you watch him play up close. Because I mean, dude is built like a running back. But besides that, though, you know, tonight we got OKC, and guess who's playing? John Morant. So
John's out again, bro.
Hamstrings.
I don't love the game, bro.
Jeff, he's played 43 games this year. Stop telling me about Zion not loving the game. Stop. Y'all keep talking about all these guys. Like I was saying, but beginning of the season, y'all keep talking about all these guys. There's one guy who never plays, no matter what the issue is, his behavior, his injuries. Like, bro, there's somebody who don't play, and I was telling you that, bro.
Why is Ja out?
He's a hamstring.
Hamstring strain, I think.
Why was he out last time?
Guy is made of glass.
Huh? Well, what you say, Billy?
Why was he out last time?
Why was he out last time?
Yeah.
Just same injury. He had this injury over a week now. So, I mean,
so when we gonna get this looked at by a different doctor?
He missed 5 games in a row now.
Yeah, and he just got done playing 6 in a row. So, like, I don't know what's really going on, because it's like that's why I kept trying to tell my fan base, like, Jaren's having a good year. I'm not discrediting that, but like when it comes to the playoffs, like, bro, like our head coach don't know how to make adjustments. I mean, you see with Zach Edey, we don't play zone defense because he's getting killed in pick and roll situations. So how you gonna do that in the playoffs? Like, that's why I tell people, like, watch the game for the game. I don't care about the numbers. If a coach can't do what he needs to do, it's gonna be the same cycle. And that's
hard. You don't got your star player.
I mean, yeah, but at the end of the day, you still got to make those adjustments, because at the end of the day, I mean, this ain't nothing new. That's why, like, this is 6th year in the league. He came in with John Morant, so it's like if you know what's going on, just make the changes.
But you shouldn't do that. John Morant's he's only played only over 65 games. His first season, he played 67 games. Ever since then, bro, he has not. He had 50 games, 40 games.
I'm not. No, yeah. I'm
40.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you.
Like,
yeah,
it's not okay.
How do you coach around that?
Yeah,
that's like y'all scapegoating the coach, and then y'all gonna get a new coach, and y'all gonna suck. And you're like, oh, well, dang, well, we already fired. You know,
it's all over again. It's ready to be the case.
How do you coach around that?
I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, you got guys like Jaren and Desmond Bain. I mean, you still got to coach.
You built around Jai. That team is built around Ja Morant. No, we're not hearing none of that. That team is built around that man.
I know. I'm just saying. At the end of the day, as a coach, you still got to figure things out. I'm just saying, because I'm like, this ain't nothing new. That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's the problem.
That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying, though. If he's not adjusting to it, I mean, what can you possibly do on the court? I mean,
they say John not making it through this offseason because of how he barely played. Like, you know,
me and Tate had that convo, because like at first Jay Boogie was against it, but I'm like, hey man, like if he got another injury riddled year, they're gonna look at trading him.
Yeah,
I give it like another year.
Yeah, like that's the thing. It was just like, I mean, still like, if you gonna trade Ja, who we gonna get?
Somebody else that's gonna play. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, what I'm trying to say is this. Like, I sent it in the chat. Y'all can see it. Jalen Green has been outplaying John Morant. Their stats are basically identical. Like, their stats are basically identical, except for Jalen Green played 30 more games. Like, That's not okay. Y'all
I'm
talking
gonna
about
ask you this, Jay Boogie. If an opportunity presented itself, I'm higher on him than others, but would you trade Ja for Trae Young? He's durable. He's small or whatever, but he's durable.
Yeah, I would just say if that ever happens, good thing we got Scottie Pippen Jr. because he's a much better defender than Trae Young. So, I mean,
what's Jai? Now I'm not. We ain't gonna act like Jai.
No. Ja is a way better defender than Trae Young. We not gonna go there because Trae Young is the worst
Oh
defender.
yeah, for sure. But you saying that
Yeah.
like Jai is some defensive changer, some defensive needle mover.
No, I'm just saying like Desmond Bain is a ditchy defender, but like who Trae gonna guard? Because I mean, and think about it, our rookie is Jalen Wells, so it's kind of like I don't know how that's gonna look defensively. Offensively, yeah, it's gonna be different, but defensively, I don't know.
Yeah, what happened to all them young players that you was hyping up?
I mean, hey, shit happens.
Gigi in the G League right now.
I ain't gonna let that go. He was hyping up. What's his name?
Yeah, he was. He was.
I mean, no, he just dropped 15 points last game. What do you mean?
Yo, he had them as the one seed and all that.
Look, I ain't gonna change up on my guy Jay Huff. Look, he dropped a good 15 points in the win. And look, I ain't switching up. Look,
throwing pizza parties with teacher slices.
Look, I get all the jokes, but I don't switch up. So like, I mean,
I respect it.
Yeah, like I ain't gonna switch up. I mean, stuff happened throughout the season. I mean, like I said, that's why this season was very disappointing because all the expectations that I had and everybody else had, it just the injuries kicked in, and then I mean, it ain't our best season overall because we still could have been stayed in number 2 seed, but losing streaks happens and so forth. So, I mean, I'm gonna be realistic about my team. I'm not gonna sit here and just glaze them because at the end of the day, I'm watching the game every single night. I know about my team, so it's like I'm not gonna sit here and just be like, but like the end of the day, it goes both ways. I mean, in the off season, we're gonna have to make some moves. So, like I said, if we can somehow put up a good fight in the playoffs, I mean, hey, but like I said, it's all about availability at this point because I mean, so
we discussed the Clippers earlier. I still believe in Kawhi, so we don't have to go back over that. Discuss the Warriors and the Wolves, and then we'll go to the music show. Just discuss that really briefly. Any thoughts about the Wolves? I believe in Ant-Man in the playoffs. Jaden McDaniels, he usually steps up. Nas Reed steps up. Nickeil Alexander-Walker's cool. Depends on their matchup. They played the Thunder well this year, and they played the Nuggets well. Any other thoughts on the Wolves by anybody?
Oh yeah, me. I wouldn't want to play the Timberwolves. If I'm being honest, if my team was in the West, I wouldn't want to play the Timberwolves. They still got their defensive kind of like identity. I think that's gonna click right back on in the playoffs. I can guarantee it. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Jaden McDaniels. Y'all remember it last year. I don't think that went anywhere. Nothing changed necessarily defensively. So I think that'll be a leading force. And that can make them somewhat successful in the playoffs. I think I wouldn't want to play like that. That's gonna come back. Like that same defensive scheme that's gonna come right back. They got the same players, so they were taking out every team's best player was taking out Jamal Murray. I remember that Jamal Murray, he had so much trouble. He couldn't bring the ball up the court sometimes.
He getting clamped by a lot of people though.
I'm just saying
a lot of people, yo. Like
people was comparing this Timberwolves defense to the Pistons. I know y'all remember that. I ain't seen defense like this is the same defense.
I don't think Julius Randle can buy in.
Huh?
I don't think Julius Randle can buy into that. Like I think that might be the issue.
They don't, and that's the thing. They don't. That's fine. Just put Nas Reed in.
Right.
That's another thing. They don't even put Julius Randle. He can put Nas Reed in. Nas Reed can shoot much better. He will buy into the defense. They'll be just fine.
But do you think they would do that? You think they would bench Julius Randle?
Yeah.
In the playoffs, yeah. Regular season, you want to keep your feelings in the playoffs.
They're trying to get him in regular season, but playoffs, no, he's not the game.
Yeah, I was just wondering because he do.
Yeah, he's not. Oh yeah. They're gonna pull him.
He makes a lot of money to sit on the bench, so that's why I was.
He does.
Playoffs, that shit don't matter. If you ain't playing well,
I was just like literally like, yo, you think they would like allow that? Like for him to?
I definitely do. Yeah, he gonna be watching the game.
I like Nas Reed. I'm a Nas Reed fan, so
yeah,
I respect it, but I just didn't think they would put him like let Julius Randle sit down majority of the time. Like,
so Billy, any thoughts on the Wolves? I seen you was about to say something.
Oh no, not really. I don't care about the niggas, nigga.
That's how I feel. Like I'm not like the Wolves don't scare me. Like I don't know. They're a 6 seed because they're not a good team. Like because they're not that good of a team. Like that's why I feel like I mean, wait, are they 6 seed? They might even be low.
No, they're 8th right now.
They're 8th. Like you know what I mean? Like they about to be a play-in team. Like you know what I mean? Like there's a reason for that. And they ain't been injury prone. They ain't been hurt all year. They just suck. Like I don't see it. Like, and you talking about depth? I don't think they have players, but I doubt they have players that'll step up to that extent in the playoffs. That's my thing. Like, they ain't been stepping up all year. Like,
they got 8 guys. They do. It's the same team as last year.
No,
literally just switch Julius Randle and Karl-Anthony Towns. The same
Karl-Anthony Towns is way better than Julius Randle. I'm not like
he is, but like defensively, I'm talking about the same thing. Like, I mean, you want an orange cone or do you want a purple cone? And we're talking about the same thing. So
Dante plays a factor too. Like Dante played really well in the playoffs last year.
Yeah, that's why this is a good team. This is a good team.
Really well in the playoffs on the Knicks. That's how I feel. Like they was on different teams, so I don't think I can like just buy in and be like, oh, they're gonna do the same thing. Like, bro, they on different teams. It's a whole different bracket of players. Like they're not the same. Like you got like that's what I'm saying. They would not bench Karl-Anthony Towns. Karl-Anthony Towns would not be sitting down for Nas Reed. If you're saying they will bench Julius Randle for Nas Reed, I don't like that's a
sometimes. No, not necessarily. Sometimes on defensive possessions late, they will take Karl-Anthony Towns out.
Yeah, Cat was getting benched a lot.
Yeah, they take him out. Yo, you just do whatever. You just do whatever you need to do. Just right then and there.
They gotta get through the game. Like
you know they can, bro. They can literally run their Timberwolves lineup from last year. That's what I'm trying to say. Like they can put out Alexander Walker. They can put out Ant-Man, Jaden, Nas Reed, and Rudy Gobert. They can put that lineup out, and nobody's scoring on them. It's gonna be just like last year. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's like this. Yo, you forget about Julius Randle. Like, this is not a championship team, but they're gonna ruin somebody's season. That's what I'm saying. They're not gonna make the finals or whatever. They're gonna ruin somebody. They're gonna catch someone slipping, and then the next round they'll lose in 5, whatever. But they can run that teams off. Like, I do believe that they can bring that same defense back. They got the same players. They got the same exact player. I didn't even say Conley in that. So there you go.
Yeah, you got any thoughts about the Wolves before we move on to the Warriors and wrap up on this one?
No, not really.
All right, so last but not least, the Golden State Warriors, Draymond, he's been playing better defense. Jimmy's been a foul merchant out in Golden State. He's had some good games. He's had some real stinkers. Steph Curry still playing elite basketball. They've gotten contributions from the young players. Moses Moody's look better. Quentin Post's look better. Kuminga's still working his way back, but team seems a little bit flawed. Any thoughts about the Warriors from anyone?
Ooh, please me. They are garbage. I do not see that. Like, bro, that streak they went on, cool. Like, I get it. But, like, y'all really, like, just take time and look at the Warriors roster. You're going to be like, bro, they not doing nothing. Like you can't even, like, I can't even imagine a world where the Warriors win the finals. Like with this roster they have, I cannot imagine a world where they win the finals. Like I don't see them as a threat at all. Like if the Rockets play the Warriors, that's what I want. I like out of the Warriors, the Clippers, and the Timberwolves, I want the Warriors. Like I do not I just don't see it. Like I could be very wrong, but me looking at them, I do not see it. Like I don't get it. Like you said, they need their 8-man roster. Who is their 8-man roster? It goes Curry, Draymond, Jimmy Butler,
Pods.
Eric Pods is garbage. Please don't bring his name up again. He is
he be chucking. Like, I'm not a huge Pods fan. He in the rotation.
He sucks at basketball. He does not. You cannot say his name. He sucks at basketball.
Moses Moody's played pretty well this year.
All right. So if I pull up let me pull up Moses Moody stats real quick. Let me see. Moses Moody is averaging 10 points per game. He's not a factor. Who else? Quentin Post, garbage. Who else? Kevin Looney, garbage. Who else? Gary Payton 2, garbage. Who else?
He actually hurt. Payton 2 just got hurt.
He sucks too. Buddy Hield's garbage. We know how he is. Like it's like Pat Spencer is going to come in and win the game.
What?
No, Tajon.
Hold on.
No.
Whoa. Go back.
Earlier this year,
Who's garbage?
I stood up and I said I was wrong about Buddy Hield. He fooled me again. Like he be doing that beginning of the season, sparking, then he sucks everywhere else. Like these niggas are garbage. Like the Warriors literally don't match up well with anybody. Like I don't think there's a team in the playoffs right now that the Warriors, you could put their 8 versus the Warriors 8 and you'd be like, damn, yo, the Warriors might win this. Hell no, they are garbage. The Warriors don't have it. They don't have it. They don't got it. They don't look like they got it. They're literally in a hole. Like they're literally in a hole. They have Draymond. Draymond probably gonna win DPOY. Perfect. You guys
shouldn't. It should go to Dyson Daniels, but
Draymond. I get why you say that, but Draymond, he does.
Oh, he politicking for it for sure.
He does more on the court though. Like
like it would be like.
Nah, it's not robbery. I'm just saying, for me personally, I think it's Dyson Daniels. But but you also Daniels, Mobley, and then Draymond. That's how I look at it. Daniels, Mobley, and Draymond.
Oh, yep, Draymond third. I'm good. But yeah, really think about the Warriors roster. Who scares you? Like they got that 3. Who else is like, damn, they about to show up in the playoffs? Crickets.
Got a point.
That's how I feel about the Warriors. That's exactly why I feel that way about the Warriors. No one else is showing up in the playoffs.
Yeah, I can't give you a definitive answer. Like them young boys, I don't know, man. Like
y'all talking about the Rockets. Look at that team. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all talking about the Rockets. Put the spotlight on the Warriors. Who on that team is proved? Like, you know what I mean? You got Jimmy Butler,
Curry,
Draymond.
It's hard.
He said outside them 3.
Outside
of
them
3, though.
Who else? Like outside of them 3, who else are you looking at? Like, oh, he ready to step up in the playoffs. You don't know these niggas ain't been there. Pod sucks. Like it's like he don't even play defense no more. Pod don't even play defense no more. Like what happened last year? He led the league in charges. What happened? He don't even play defense. He don't even force turnovers.
Yo, the fact that he took the most shots against the Heat, I was like, yo, why is this man taking 16 shots?
Remember in the offseason when they was like, when they was talking about AirPods where he'd be taking 10 threes a game? Remember that? Like he
be chucking.
You got and the person that should be doing that is Buddy Hield, but he sucks too. Like the Warriors don't got nobody. Like they got 3, and then it's like that's it.
Any other thoughts